Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Jordan Zimmerman gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Castro, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Zimmerman is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan, as an offensive player.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. First delivery to him on the way.
For the Tigers.
The first pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Harrison.
Kim trying to get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle gathers it in. And there's one away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Josh Harrison is a guy looking to turn things around right now. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
In there, 0-1. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 4. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Mercer, a former Pittsburgh Pirate who was signed as a free agent. And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Nick Castellanos now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. Cooper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronnie Rodriguez. Batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He brings a .353 batting line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Neil Walker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This year against right-handed pitching, Candelario hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And quickly, there are 2 away. Brandon Dixon steps in now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will up 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Harrison is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Rosell Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Digging in now, Jacoby Jones. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. No balls and a strike to count. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Anderson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th. Here's Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The batter, number 25.
Up next from Miami, Kim. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Popped up. Candelario in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2.
2 strikes.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Castellanos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1. Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Anderson is right there as he takes it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone, and he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Neil Walker. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Popped up. A payoff pitch one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Outside, 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 63.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 63 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That evens it up 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You can hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And a relay home, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
For the Tigers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Nico Goodrum. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Pereira going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base pass, making it to third with a triple.
And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Jones at third with 2 away. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Into the box now, Rosell Herrera. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This is pulled into right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ball 1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hey. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Kemp. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. Rodriguez is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Neil.
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder,
Striding in,
50.
Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Walker stands at first with one out. And it's 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Candelario is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 63.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 63. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he struck him out. His 7th for the ball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. 0-1 the count.
Rodriguez.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Popped him up. Anderson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lays off 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases so far.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Daniel Stump is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Stumped. A native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
JT Riddle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
0-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Up next for the
Stepping
Marlins,
into the box,
the
Rosell
fielder.
Herrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Your
John
attention,
Birdie
please.
will be summoned off the
Pinch
bench
hitting for
here
the
as he'll
Marlins.
pinch hit with a runner at
Number
first and
55.
one gone in the inning.
John Birdie.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Birdie, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Birdie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Ladies
John
and gentlemen,
Birdie will stay
your
in the ballgame
attention,
as he
please.
takes over in center.
This game for the Marlins. Now
Digging
playing
in,
center field,
Brendan Dixon.
number
It's been an
55,
0-for-2 effort
John
for him to this point.
Birdie.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
So 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Pop straight up, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 to score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, number 78. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Shane Green enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones has it in his sights. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Now batting, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit on the ground to third. Candelario scoops it up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Goodrum has a read on it, and that retires the side. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Nothing. Next for the Tigers, Josh Harrison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman,
Drew Steckenrider is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for Miami, number 71.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cooper giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Jordy Mercer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
There's a drive out to left center field. Turning for second is Castellanos. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come? The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Marlins used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jose Arena with his fourth win this season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Jordan Zimmerman is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Drew Steckenrider records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB.